I can't believe we still have people who are selling branding as a package, as a thing that will take you to the next level. People who are trying to convince their customers, especially in the construction world, to buy next graphic design package, rebranding package, and we've done that too, but that's not the main thing. Branding is awesome and I love branding, but it's 2021 outside and we know what's the most important thing in business is, and branding is not number one. You have to have two other things before you consider changing your name, changing your logo, and investing heavily in branding. What are those things? Well, data shows us it's all about the price and it's all about user experience. Look at companies like Amazon, look at companies like Walmart who move a lot of products. Look at companies like Apple, they know their price, they figured it out, and they know what user experience should be. Those two things go way ahead of branding. As a matter of fact, branding will not help you if you don't have those two figured out. If you're the contractor, listen to me very carefully. See, so many contractors comment to me like, Dmitry, can you help me? Can you change my name, logo? And they think that by changing the name and logo or a slogan on their website, rebranding, doing something fresh, changing color, they will change their business. You will not change anything, because branding is not just your logo. Branding is not all you need. Branding goes along with the price. For example, when we say Walmart, we think about something cheap. When we think about Mercedes-Benz, we think about something expensive. Yet a chair costs $300. You know what contractors do? They don't figure out their price. They don't know how much to charge. They don't know how much they're worth. So if you come to me and present me estimate today, and I got 5 of those, and you're sitting in front of me in my house on the other side of the table, and I'm telling you that your estimate came second from the bottom, and I'm asking you a question, why would I go with you? You know, you're $10,000, I have 1 at 11, 1 at 9, and 2 above 11. Why would I go with you? What are you gonna tell me? How are you gonna justify your price? Your logo not gonna help you to sell it. What are you gonna tell me? That you're certified? You're full of shit, because everybody's certified. Everybody sells the same product. What's so different about you? Do you know what you're really worth? Do you know how price is super important? So many contractors, they're confused. They don't know if they're the cheapest or if they're most expensive. Price is part of the branding. If you have a cool name, let's take Apple Roofing as example. Amazing company, big company. I know them personally. So let's say they just started their company. Apple Roofing is a great name. You know, they wrap their vehicle, everything is cool, but they don't have a brand yet. Let me explain. I'm calling Apple Roofing, and if they answer right away within 10 seconds, I'm getting impressed. Now we start connecting the dots. On other note, what if I call them and nobody calls me back? How do you think I would refer them? How do you think I would respond if my friend asked, hey, I've seen Apple truck at your driveway, how did it go? I was like, well, the work was good, but don't expect them to call you back right away. See what we just did? Branding is not what's on the logo, it's not what's on a truck, it's not what's on your business card. Branding is how you operate. Branding is your price. People will tell others about you is, hey, that guy is expensive, but he is worth it. Or they will say something like, he's expensive. If you want to save money, use someone else. Branding and price goes hand to hand, but also user experience. I see so many contractors make this mistake. They go in business, they spend tons of money on branding, but they fail to hire a receptionist. They lose leads daily. Guess what? If you're not answering that phone call, you are hurting your name, no matter how good it is. So branding is the third thing, but I'm gonna also tell you that branding is absolutely must if you figured other things out. The same goes for the restaurant business. Recently, I traveled all the way to Cocoa Beach, Florida with my family. I called my friend who lives in Cocoa Beach, Tony Diaz, and I texted him, said, hey Tony, can you recommend me a restaurant? He recommended me one. I would never go there by myself because it's in a place where I usually don't go. It's in the middle of nowhere. You're kind of like very suspicious about the area. We went in, it was low ceiling, like very questionable place, but the food was amazing. Here's the point. If that place would have really nice, colorful exterior, modern, I think they would be attracting more people. You need good branding to make more impressions. You know, if you want to compete with the bigger companies in town, if you have a good customer service, if you have good price, if you're reasonably priced within your market, and you know what you're worth, and you know for your quality, and you know that you're a better option for your homeowners, now please invest in some branding, because if you don't, you will not get those impressions. You can have a really good restaurant, you can have amazing food, but if you don't have good package, people will not see you. People need to find you. That's where branding truly comes in. And if you do have those two things, now you must invest in your branding. But so many people rely on branding first because so many marketers are still selling you packages, flyers, logos, rebranding, colors, nice shirts. It's all good. But if you have first two, even best branding still will fail. And that's why so many companies who have spent tons of money on rebranding still fail, because branding will not fix your core business problems. So if you have good food, if you have good location, make sure people know about it. Make sure on outside it also looks good, because it's very sad when hardworking people cannot attract customers. And I see so many contractors who are still employees, who are still subcontractors for companies who figured out one thing. They figure out branding. So you already have two things figured out. You have to figure out one more thing, and then you will be unstoppable. And if you have a shitty name, I'm sorry, people just not gonna find you. That's just a reality. You have to attract people. While branding is not most important thing, but third most important thing, it's still important thing. Comment below what you think about it. Comment below if you love your name. Comment below where are you at with the process. What are your weakness and what's your strength? I want to see how you identify your business. I want to see if you guys have self-awareness about where you at in the process. It just hurts me to see where little guys are hurting and suffering just because they're not seeing big picture. And I'm here to help you to see that picture, make little tweaks so you will be a successful roofer. Thank you guys so much for your attention. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Like this video. I'll see you in the next video.